I officially welcome everyone sa ating afternoon session. Today, we're going to focus ang ating learning to building your future. And this is when we build a solid financial foundation. Before we start, let's open this session with a prayer. Let us put ourselves in the presence of the Lord in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Together with me, let's recite the true millionaire's prayer. Today, I ask you to bless me so that I may become a blessing. Lord, I commit myself to enrich others. But because I cannot give what I do not have, I commit myself to become rich. I commit myself to serve you and to serve the poor with my wealth. Today, I open myself to the abundance of your universe. Use me as your channel of love. Give me the ability to create wealth that will bless the world, increase my financial wisdom, and expand my territories. I place my life in your hands. All these I ask in Jesus' name. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. And welcome again. So, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Love Villanueva. I'm one of the senior marketing directors. I'm based in Cebu City. And just like you, gusto ko talagang mag-beach. Kaya andito ako sa Cebu. Originally from Iligan City, but I moved to Cebu City. So I still work in a call center, company. I've been in the call center industry for more than 10 years now. At the same time, I do my IMG business. So sabi nila, part-timers ang tawag sa amin. But really, it feels like full-time pa rin. Kasi part-timers lang physically sa oras. Pero sa heart at saka sa mind, nako, super full-time po tayo. And to keep myself fit, especially ngayon, pandemic, di ba? Before, I used to run regularly, about 3 kilometers every day. But dahil sa pandemic, we want to stay at home, di ba? So, nagsiskipping ropes na lang muna ako. Tigwa 1,000 leaps every day. So, ayan. It's healthy kasi to keep our immune system active. Right. So, ayan, I'm going to give a few instruction po sa atin, especially those who are using their mobile phone. Okay. So, dyan po sa bottom right corner ng phones po natin, may what you call 3 dots. Ito po yung mga menu options that you can click. And what you're going to find there are your non-verbal communicators. So, kung gusto po natin mag-react, kumalakpak, or mag-smiley, use these buttons instead. Kasi, I will be putting your mic on mute para hindi natin maestorbo yung mga kasama natin dito. Minsan kasi kahit tahimik tayo, yung background natin medyo maingay. Kaya we will be putting your mic on mute and minsan nakakalimutan natin i-mute yan. So I will be putting your mic on. So wag po kayong don't get surprised. And yes, you can turn off your cam, especially those who are also working. It's okay with me if you turn off your cam for as long as makikinig talaga tayo because hindi naman talaga to para sa amin, but this is for you and we're doing this because this is for you. We want to share with you what we are practicing here. And minsan, yung mga slides natin medyo maliit kasi, especially phone lang yung gamit natin. Kung gusto natin lumaki yung makikita natin sa screen, ayan, pinch your screen sa phone. Pinch that out, ganyan. So if this is your phone screen, pinch out para lumaki. At saka pinch back in para lumiit siya ulit. So pinch out para lumaki, pinch in para lumiit. So ayan, I think we're ready. Let's start. Of course, welcome once again at who we are. We're going to start with introduction, introducing our company. We are the International Marketing Group, also known as IMG. We've established our company in 2002 dito po sa Pilipinas. And we're one of the biggest and fastest growing financial services company in the country today. And we're growing worldwide. Kaya may mga kasama tayo from all over the world. Diba? At ano ba ang ginagawa natin? What we do, we assist families who want to help themselves build and achieve financial security through financial education and by building a solid financial foundation. So ito talagang ginagawa natin, we will help people who wants to help themselves. Hirap naman kasi yung tulungan natin yung ayaw magpatulong, di ba? So I'm sure you're here because you've been invited and you will see why And perhaps if you find this thing not applicable para sa inyo, maybe you know someone who might need this information that we will be sharing with you this afternoon. But really, this is what we really do. Anyone who wants help, we are here to help them achieve financial security through financial education and building a solid financial foundation. At bakit naman natin ito ginagawa? It is a mission to help create wealth for families. At hindi lamang sa pamilya namin, we also want to make a difference. We want to make a difference for other families as well. Ito po yung pinaka-core purpose na ginagawa natin, stop poverty po. Ito po yung pinaka-enemy natin lahat, poverty. Stop poverty and end financial illiteracy. We want to help families cope with the increasing financial challenges in today's fast-changing world. Admit natin yun yung kasama natin. We are committed. Ito po ay isang commitment to deliver the world's financial wake-up call. No family left behind. So this is a commitment that we do. And you will understand in a bit why. At dahil this is all about you, I have a few questions for you to reflect on. Kung may answer po tayo dito na yes, kahit isa or dalawa, then this presentation might be something that you need. This presentation might be something that will help you. So let's start. Do you have problems paying your bills?
Yes.
Okay. Are you burdened with debt and loan? Do you need to borrow money when emergencies arise? Do you work hard but still not have enough income? So do you feel like kahit gaano nating work, overtime ng overtime, racket dyan, racket dito, parang hindi pa rin kumakasya yung sweldo natin? Do you have difficulty in funding your aging parents' medical needs? No. Are your children growing up faster than you can provide for them? Are there times you argue with your spouse over finances? Are you satisfied with the level of success you have now? So minsan kasi, especially tayo mga Pinoy, di ba, pag mag-graduate tayo, may degree tayo, may title tayo, tapos manager tayo, may title tayo sa company, parang we feel this is a parang barometer natin for success. But let me ask you to the bottom of your heart, are you satisfied sa level of success na na-achieve natin ngayon? If you have an answer, if you have a yes for an answer dito, isa or dalawa, then this presentation might be something that you need to hear and you need to finish because we have the solution. One of the solutions that we present is that we encourage financial literacy. Bakit naman? Why do we need to increase our financial IQ and update our financial strategy? Because we believe the world is changing. So do you believe the world is changing, di ba? Ibang-iba na po ang panahon ngayon compared sa panahon 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Here are some changes in our financial culture. The rule of money is changing. Nakikita ba natin yung rules of money changing? Hindi naman, di ba? So, ang nakikita natin ay yung savings account rate natin. Did you know, top 10 banks in the Philippines, yung savings account rate po natin ay hindi pumapalo ng 1% per year. So, can you imagine yung savings account natin? Alam nyo ba kung how much yung savings account nyo sa bangko ninyo? So, top 10 banks in the Philippines right now, as of 2018 to 2021, ay 0.125% per year lang po yung interest rate ng savings account natin. Diba? Pero hindi natin yan nakikita. Ito pa, ang nakikita natin ay ang increase of prices, yung presyo ng mga bibilihin, umi-increase kasi nasa sticker yan sa mga grocery items, diba? Pagpunta tayo ng grocery. So traditional savings account is less than 1% per year now. It hardly outpace inflation. Ano po ba yung inflation? Inflation is ang rate po na nag-devaluate yung pera natin. So, ano ba yung devaluate na sinasabi ko? Ito yung mga sinasabi ng mga lolo natin noon. yung 100 pesos daw nila noon ay nakakabili sila ng so many bags of grocery items, di ba? Isang bag of grocery items. Ngayon, yung 100 pesos natin, isa or dalawang piraso na lang. So, ganun po si inflation. Yun po yung impact, yung effect ng inflation. Lumiliit yung pera natin, yung value ng pera. So, imagine, yung savings account natin, 1% per year ang kinikita, yung inflation 3%. Diba? So, paano lalago yung pera natin sa bangko? So, that's one of the reason why we need to increase our financial strategy. That's why we have to increase our financial knowledge. Isa pa, people live longer today. Dapat good news to, di ba? Kasi humahaba yung buhay natin. Because of modern medicine and modern technology, kahit cancer po ay may cure na ngayon. For as long as you have money. Nako, yun yung napakamalaking problema ng mas nakakarami kasi may cure na nga si cancer. Did you know yung mga vaccine noon, it takes 20 to 30 years para gumawa ng isang vaccine. Ngayon, in just a matter of so many months, di ba, lumabas ang vaccine for COVID. So, ganun po, advancement of technology. Kaya people are expected to live longer. So can you imagine? You live longer, you live up to your 100s, maybe especially yung mga generations Z natin. You can expect for them to live more than 90 years old, 100 years old. So can you imagine, di ba, yung forced retirement natin, 65 years old. Mabubuhay pa tayo hanggang 100. Paano yan? Walang tayong pera, hindi tayo nakapag-prepare, di ba? So, kaya kailangan natin i-increase yung financial knowledge natin kung paano mag-prepare for retirement. Isa pa, skyrocketing cost of living. Ayan, yung presyo ko nun yung mga bibilihin, nag-i-increase. Naalala nyo pa ba kailan yung last increase ng sweldo natin? Natatawa na lang tayo, di ba? Noon daw, I'd like to quote our coach din sa investment o si Sir Rex Mendoza ng Rapper. Sabi niya sa trading natin noon, a few months back, noon daw, kung kain tayo ng baboy, naka-high blood tayo. Kaya pinagbabawal sa atin yung baboy, di ba, sa mga doctors natin. Ngayon, bibili ka pa lang ng baboy, naka-high blood ka na. Kasi nga, sa mahal ng presyo nito. And you can expect prices to even increase once the vaccine is administered to the majority of the population. So, skyrocketing cost of living. Kaya we need to increase our financial knowledge kung paano natin i-grow, paano natin to makontrol, or paano natin makontrol yung economy sa bulsa natin. Hindi na natin makokontrol yung economy ng government natin. Ako, bahala na sila dyan. May mga economists tayo. Pero tayo, yung economy natin, yung bulsa natin, dapat natin i-control. Kaya, we need to increase our financial strategy. People spend faster today. May background music tayo, ha? People spend faster today. So, dito pinapakita lang natin yung laro natin noon. Walang gasto yung parents natin. Di ba? Ang saya-saya natin. Ngayon, for kids to be entertained, binibilhan na natin ng mga gadgets, ng mga iPad, ng mga smartphone, na medyo may kamahalan din. Yan, before typewriter, di ba nag-evolve na to computers to laptop. Before, film camera, kaway-kaway sa mga kabatch ko nung nag-graduate tayo, may daladalang baon si Papa at si Mama na Kodak. 36 shots plus 1. Kasi first honor tayo, dapat may picture sa stage. Ngayon, because of modern technology, yan, may mga digital camera na. Before Telegram, ngayon may internet sending na, may voice messaging at video calling pa. Noon, ito yung mga telepono natin, no? Hindi lang to telepono, self-defense din to kasi napakatigas po ng mga cellphone na ito. Kung mahulog to sa sahig natin, basag yung sahig natin. Ngayon, mahulog yung cellphone natin, basag yung LCD screen. Ay, nako, good luck. Ang mahal-mahal pa naman bumili ng bagong phone. Noon, if you are a degree holder, you work hard, you have a little savings, you're considered well off. Diba? Medyo may kaya sa buhay. Ngayon, if you're a degree holder, you hold a big position in your company, you have a little savings, pero bakit may utang? Bakit may utang pa rin? So bakit nga ba? Everything has changed except the way we manage our finances. So before, one source of income was enough. Today, not anymore. Kaya kahit yung mga boss natin sa trabaho, may mga pinopost-post dyan sa Facebook or sa Instagram na, na bumili tayo ng mga kung ano-ano. Kasi nga, kung hindi naman yung boss natin, yung mga asawa nila, di ba, nag-post-post ng mga kung ano-ano. Because it's a fact. One source of income today is not enough. Especially pag may mga anak tayo, di ba, dalawa, tatlo. Before, naku, noon, inaabangan ko talaga yung mga uncle ko, yung mga tito ko na, mga uncle at saka mga tita kong mga OFW. Kasi pag Pasko, umuwi sa para mga Santa Claus yan, di ba, nagbibigay. Ngayon, nako, hinay-hinay po tayo sa paghingi sa mga mahal natin sa buhay sa abroad kasi nga even people in the United States or in Europe and UAE, mahirap na rin ngayon maghanap ng pera. The whole world is in crisis po. So mahirap na rin po. So that's why we're not very sure anymore. Before a parent could raise 12 children. Today, both working parents can hardly raise 1 or 2 kids. And this pandemic has taught us a very important lesson. We need to learn to plan how to cope with change. At yung solution po natin dito sa fast-changing world comes in 3E. Ito yung sinasabi natin 3E solution. First is yung education, when we provide financial knowledge and strategy. Because we believe people need to know how to make money, how to make money work for them, and how to build a solid financial foundation. The next E is dapat may execution. Baliwala yung education pag walang execution. We provide platform to execute the knowledge and access to broad array of financial products and services. So I'd like to stress out tong broad array of financial products and services. Ito po yung pinaka isa-stress ko. Bakit sinasabi kong broad array? Ano ba ang ibig sabihin nito? Broad array meaning hindi lang isang product ang dala natin, marami. Kasi dito si IMG ay hindi ito insurance company, hindi ito healthcare company, hindi din ito investment company. We are more than that. Kaya broad array kasi from healthcare to life insurance, at napakarami pang financial products and services ay dala-dala po natin. And I will explain that to you in the next slides. At ito pa, the third letter E ay entrepreneurship. Yes, there is a business in this company. And there's a big business opportunity here that you can take advantage of in a very easy setup, easy startup, no big capital, and no territorial boundaries. Kaya nakikita natin kanina nung nagsimula tayo, nag-introduce tayo kung saan tayo galing. May from Vietnam, may galing China, may galing Hong Kong, may galing Dubai, kasi nga no territorial boundaries tayo. So kahit andito ako sa Cebu, nakakausap ko kayong lahat from all over the world. At ito pa, kasi 'di ba mga Pinoy, gusto natin yung mga padagdag na yan. So ito, yung +1. May tinatawag din tayong enhanced membership benefit. So yes, pag member tayo sa IMG, may mga benefits na ini-enjoy tayo. And we are enjoying more than 48 benefits po as an associate of IMG. And I'm very excited to share all of these with you this afternoon. Let's start with the education solution. Ito po yung sinasabi ng head coach natin, si Swan. If you think financial education is a waste of time and money, try financial ignorance. Aray po, ang sakit nun. Kaya IMG launched this global financial literacy campaign in 2016. We committed to deliver the world's financial wake-up call, and that by 2030, we committed na may 30 million financially literate families by 2030. And dapat no family left behind. So kami po ito, naka-green shirt. Ito po yung shirt na yun. Ito po yung background natin sa Petronas Tower kasi we launched this in Kuala Lumpur. Our strategy will help every individual, every breadwinner to cope with a constantly changing world. And our very popular and most practiced strategies are your X curve, and we will be discussing this in another training, and solid financial foundation. You see, the first step to building wealth is when you have a strategy or a plan. And these are our most uh, this is our most practiced strategy that a lot of us in IMG are practicing and has helped us manage our finances. This afternoon, we will focus on the strategy on building a solid financial foundation. So ganito po si solid financial foundation and its importance. So yung solid financial foundation natin, para po yan foundation ng bahay, di ba? Kung magpapatayo tayo ng bahay, di ba mas gustuhin natin yung foundation ng bahay natin solid, strong, para kahit anong unos man ang darating, typhoon man yan, earthquake, or kung ano-ano ba naman, we will have peace of mind. Yung bahay natin ay strong. Dapat yung financial house din natin, ganun yung feeling natin. Kahit may financial crisis man, may loss of income, may nagkakasakit, or worse, may disability, kahit may mga utang, or kahit magde-declare ng bankruptcy yung company natin, we will stand tall and strong kasi nga solid yung foundation natin. And ito po yung i-discuss natin ngayong hapon. How to switch from a weak foundation to a solid financial foundation. This foundation will make sure we are wealthy and that we stay wealthy. Kasi marami kasing nawi-wealthy, especially pagkaka-retire lang kasi we receive a lump sum amount, retirement amount, di ba? 3 million, 8 million pa yung iba. Diba? Bakit? After receiving so many millions, naririnig natin after 3 years, after 5 years, baon na sa utang. So, yun yung sinasabi natin, when you're wealthy, be wealthy. Walang atrasan. But how do we stay wealthy? By building a solid financial foundation. Never allow your family po to live in a house on a weak foundation. Dapat yung foundation natin adaptable to changing world. So kahit bago-bago man yung panahon, kahit kung bago-bago pa yung presyo ng mga bilihin, yung financial house natin tatayong tall and strong. Dapat weatherproof. Di ba sabi ni Kuya Kim Atienza, ang buhay ay weather lang. Idol ko talaga yan, tao yan. Dapat weatherproof din. Dapat recession-proof. Naku, nakailang recession na rin tong financial house natin sa IMG. Yung nagpa-practice talaga nito ay andyan pa rin. Tall and strong. Solid. Dapat earthquake-proof. Dapat pandemic-proof. Dapat crisis-proof din. Dapat secured yung feeling natin at strong yung financial future. Our financial foundation looks like this. So nakikita natin yung investment pala ay just a tip. Diba? Nasa tip ng iceberg, kumbaga. When I joined IMG so many years ago, gusto ko talaga kasing pumasok sa investment. So when I learned na may investment, may access yung IMG to mutual funds, to stocks trading, to stock market, kaya nag-join ako. At ito talaga yung pinaka-reason ko. I'm sure marami din sa inyo, ganun din ang reason kung bakit nag-join or bakit kayo na interest na makinig ngayong hapon because of this one. But did you know, when I start practicing building a solid financial foundation, I realized na talaga, true enough, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Kasi, yung investment pala, baliwala. Kung hindi natin ma-protect muna itong more important aspects of our financial house. At ito po yung pag-uusapan natin ngayong hapon. Your investment will help you reach your financial goals. Pero come to think of it, what if you live too long? Who will take care of your needs? Ito po yung pinaka-role ng investment natin when we will have money working for us. Pero this portion can take years. Kasi money, yung totoong money, yung legitimate talaga nag-grow ng money, it can take years. Hindi po totoo yung nagdodoble yung money natin in 5 months, in 6 months. Ngayon yung sinasabi ng scam. Kaya that's another lesson that I learned po dito sa IMG. Because of the trainings and the mentoring, I know how the money market works. Kaya pag may lumalapit sa akin, offer ng mga kung ano-ano man yan, double your money ng ganun-ganon. So, I can immediately tell apart ano yung legitimate at ano yung scam. So, and ayan, ayan, you should understand that this investment portion has its role to play sa financial house natin. So, this is not enough pala. Dapat may emergency fund tayo. So, can you imagine, let's say, okay, pumasok tayo ng IMG, may naipon tayong pera, siguro mga 200,000. Gusto mo talagang mag-invest eh. So, inubos mo yung pera mo sa investment. Eh, nag-crisis, nag-COVID, di ba? Nag-COVID, nag-crash yung market kasi the whole world is in crisis. Nag-drop po yung prices ng market. Nag-negative 40% yung iba. Negative 20%. E paano yung 100,000 mo? Ano na lang makukuha mo? 100,000 mo siguro ang natira na lang dyan. 20,000, 40,000. So, ganun talaga si investment eh. When the market goes up and the market goes down. So, paano yan? Nawalan ka ng trabaho or nabawasan yung hours of work mo kasi nga nag-COVID. So, mapipilitan tayong i-withdraw yung investment natin sa luging halaga. Lugi tayo. So, ganun po si investment. Naku, paano siya magsusupport sa ating needs when we're already retired? Eh, lugi na nga tayo ngayon eh. So, kaya kailangan din may emergency fund pala. Bago tayo mag-invest, dapat may emergency fund. This will protect your investment against put and take. Kasi even if the market goes negative 60, negative 40, dyan lang siya, yung tinatawag dyan, paper loss lang. Hindi nawawala yung pera mo. Nagra-ride on lang siya sa market fluctuation. Malulugi ka ng lalo, malulugi kang tuluyan kung i-withdraw mo na yung investment mo sa luging halaga. And we will explain more of that sa ating Financial Foundation Education Series. But, yung gusto ko i-point out na hindi nawawala yung pera mo for as long as you know how. So, kaya nga, kailangan tayo may emergency fund para in the event na mawalan tayo ng trabaho, for example, let's say for 2 months or 3 months, kasi nga because of COVID or nag-lockdown tayo, may emergency fund tayong magagamit to fund for our needs. Hindi natin gagalawin yung investment natin. Ito pa, eliminate debt. Ayan. Debt is a termite that eats the foundation of your financial house. Nakita na ba kayo ng actual na anay, yung bahay na inaanay? Kahit matutulog kayo, naririnig mo silang parang nag-chuchu. Parang kinakain ng unti-unti yung sahig nyo, yung bubong nyo. Diba ganun si utang? Akala natin palit-lit lang yan. Pero kinakain na pala yung financial house natin. And then the next is protection. What if something happens to us before nakapag-invest tayo or before tayo nakaput up ng emergency fund or before natin nabayaran yung utang natin, who will take care of our family's needs? Sino magbabayad dito? So, dapat din kailangan tayong i-protect yung income natin. Ito pa, we also need to protect our wealth. Protect your wealth by protecting your health na rin. Protect your investments. At paano natin to i-protect lahat? When we increase our cash flow. So, let's start from bottom to top. Like building a house, we're going to build our financial foundation galing sa baba. So, we're going to build it bottom to top. Let's start with evaluating yung sarili natin. How many sources of income do you have? Isa, dalawa? So, can you imagine, may isang source of income tayo or dalawa, how many people depend on your income? How many dependents do we have? 3, 4, 5, yung spouse natin, dapat tayong anak, tapos may mga extended family pa tayo. Yung iba sa atin, yung mga parents natin sa atin pa nakatira, nagde-depend sa atin, or may pinapaaral pa tayong mga kapatid, or mga pinapaaral natin mga nephews or nieces, di ba? Can you imagine if something happens to your income, anong mangyayari sa kanila? Iisa lang or dalawa yung source of income nila. 10 sila nagde-depend sa income natin. That's why we need to increase muna yung cash flow natin. That's why we start from bottom. Increase your cash flow. Paano? Earn additional income and reduce expenses. Ano ba yung cash flow na sinasabi ko? Cash flow is income minus expenses. Yun yung cash flow. It doesn't matter how much you're earning. It doesn't matter kung ano yung income natin ngayon. What matters is income minus expenses. So, ang goal po natin sa cash flow ay dapat positive yung cash flow natin. Paano ba maging positive ang cash flow? Letter A, you can earn additional income. How? By making every available time productive. Maybe you can start your own business part-time and then later on you do full-time. Kasi pag iisipin natin ng mabuti, can you be wealthy with your present job or business? If yung answer natin dito, alanganin na yes or no talaga, and then use your spare time. Kasi the best available time to build your wealth is on your spare time. Remember, kung nagtatrabaho tayo, we signed a contract na ibibigay 40 hours per week para bayaran tayo 15:30. Diba? Kahit mag-overtime pa tayo ng bonggang-bongga, hanggang dyan lang talagang ibibigay sa atin. Kaya nga, 40 hours plus yung overtime, yun na lang yun. Kahit nagko-contribute pa tayo ng milyon-milyon sa company na pinagtatrabahuan natin, at the end of the day, yung sweldo pa rin na sinasign natin sa job contract ang matatanggap natin. Pag yung spare time, you make a fortune, let's say you closed a business deal, 1 million pesos, in just 1 hour, yung iyo yan lahat, buong buo. Kasi, nobody owns your spare time but ikaw lang. That's why we always say the best available time to build wealth is on your spare time. Ang tanong, ano ba talaga ang ginagawa natin sa spare time natin? Do we make more money or we spend more money? Ayan. If you will not use your spare time to make more money, you will have more time to spend money, di ba? Kasi ano ba yung ginagawa natin? Minsan OTTY, di ba? Yung tawag namin dyan, OTTY. Ang sakit sa heart. Ito pa, if you will use your spare time to make more money, you will have less time to spend money. So you either lose many times or you win many times. Dapat yung goal natin, win many times tayo. Kahit sa split-second decision natin to make our time productive, that's already winning instead of wasting time. When you choose to save money instead of spending money, that's another win. So that's just split-second decision, but that's actually a winning mindset. When you increase your income instead of increasing your expenses, that's another win. When you increase your wealth line fast, that's another win. When you choose to accumulate assets instead of accumulating liabilities, that's another win. So ang goal natin talaga is we win many times. That's how we increase our income. Next is reduce expenses. So let's evaluate. How are we doing so far? Ayan. So mag-reflect tayo sa sarili natin. Okay, let's look inside ourselves. How many years have we been working? So let's just say 10 years na tayo nagtatrabaho. In the last 10 years, what is our average income? Siguro nagsimula tayo ng small muna yung income, tapos over time, napopromote, tapos increase yan. So probably in the last 10 years, we've been averaging an income of 300,000 per year. So average lang yan. I'm sure you're earning more than this every year. So let's just say, for example, 300,000 per year. Diba? Ang dami na pala sa atin milyonaryo. 3 million. Ayan, 10 years na tayo natatrabaho, 300,000. 3 million na po. Dami na natin milyonaryo, di ba? Pero ang tanong, how much is left? May natira ba sa millions natin? Ayan na, ang pinakamasakit na question. So, ito po yung sinasabi na, this is the first lesson that I learned when I joined BYFO, just like this one. Hindi naman ang tawag nito BYFO noon. Tawag namin ito noon, Series 1. So, ganito din yung sinasabi ng speaker. It's not what you earn that counts, but it's what you keep. So, hindi talaga yan sa size ng income mo. Nagde-depend. Kundi, it's how much you keep. How much yung tinabi natin. According to Albert Einstein, Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result is insanity. So, how many years have we been working again? 10 years dito sa example. If we're going to keep doing the same things that we're doing in the last 10 years and you expect may matitira dito, ayan na ang sinasabi ni Albert Einstein. Insanity na nga. In the last 10 years, siguro yung formula natin ay ganito. Pag napasok ko yung income sa ATM, ayan, ang dami-dami ng expenses. Kaya naman pala, walang natitira. Yung source of income natin, iisa, dalawa. Yung expenses natin, iisa, dalawa, dosena. Kaya pala walang natira. So ito yung sinasabi ni Albert Einstein. If the last 20 years and the last 10 years, ito yung formula natin, wala tayong na-save, baka we need to change this. Otherwise, ito na yung sinasabing insanity nga. So we need to change first our formula. Change your savings formula to prosperity formula. Pagpasok ng income, tithes muna tayo. Itong tithes, by the way, hindi siya necessary binibigay sa isang church or sa isang tao or sa isang organization. For as long as 10% of your income goes to charity, yung kusang binibigay lang natin out of goodness, out of charity, yun ay pa-consider na po na tithes. Yung mga tip natin sa mga waiter, yung mga tip na binibigay natin sa mga delivery guys, ang Food Panda, or sa mga Grab food, ganun. Pwede na yun, kasali na yun sa tithes. Tapos, 20% of our income, excuse me, ano ba yun? 20% of our income goes to our savings. So ngayon, unahin na natin yung savings. Kasi di ba wala matira sa savings natin in the last so many years tayo nagtatrabaho. Ganun kasi yung formula natin. Ngayon, balikan natin yung formula. Unahin na natin ngayon ang savings. Tsaka natin is-spend on our lifestyle, on our expenses. Do you think we can manage our expenses for the remaining 70% of our income? Again, increase income and reduce expenses. Ang dami-daming lessons po in the Bible that you can find, that you can read about saving. Diba? Can you imagine, the Bible pala, may mga topic on money, di ba? Noon akala natin yung Bible, hindi nga tayo we don't even talk about money sa hapagkainan kasi parang may masamang mangyayari sa atin. Sa Bisaya, pag magabaan ba, yun akong lola. Pero surprisingly, ang dami palang passages in the Bible that talks about money. Ito, number 1, Genesis 41 to 47. Dito, God told us that life is a constant cycle, that we live in a world of duality. There's day and night, there's up and down, bountiful and famine. God also revealed to us how to cope with a constant cycle. So, sa Bible pala, sinasabi na sa atin that the world really changes. At binibigyan na rin tayo ng solution kung paano natin ma-survive itong sinasabing changing world. At dito po ay nasa Genesis chapter 41 verses 34 to 36. Ang sabi dito, keep a fifth of the crops during the 7 years of plenty. The food will be a reserve for the country during the 7 years of famine. So ano ba yung ibang term? Anong word? Ibang word ng keep. Diba? Keep, pwede din magtabi. Pwede din save. So, diba sinasabing save a fifth? Alam nyo ba? Diba yung prosperity formula natin kanina, save 20%. Diba 1/5 is 20% din? Alam nyo ba? So many years ago, when I found out about this, isang talk po, si Brother Bo Sanchez, yung speaker natin sa mga convention natin. That's when I learned, nga pala, no? 20% nga pala sa financial industry. Nasa Bible pala siya. Diba? Sinasabi talaga, the Bible is the Word of God. And if it's the Word of God, how can it go wrong? Akala natin coincidence. But really, it's all in the Bible talaga pala. And remember, it was not raining when Noah built the ark. Kaya sinasabing, fix the roof while its sun shines. Ano bang tawag kay Noah? Diba, ang story ni Noah, siya yung nag-survive sa malaking baha. Kasi, nung napaka-mainit na araw, sa tuktok ng bundok, si Noah ay gumawa ng isang malaking arko, isang malaking vapor. Kasi nga, sinasabing may darating na malaking baha, may crisis na darating. So, Na-imagine niyo ba kung tayo yung mga kapitbahay ni Noah noon? Nanonood tayo kay Noah na gumagawa ng araw sa tuktok ng bundok sa napakamainit na panahon. Sabi nako, loko-loko talaga 'to si Noah. Ano bang gagawin diyan sa vapor sa tuktok ng bundok? Eh, ang init-init ang panahon. Anong crisis sinasabi niya? 'Di ba? Pero sino yung nag-survive sa baha? Sino yung nag-survive sa crisis? 'Di ba, ang loko-lokong Noah. So kung tayo ay magse-save na tayo, kasi dito 'di ba, a fifth of the income, we save tayo 20% of our income. Sasabihin na tayong loko-loko kasi hindi na tayo sasama sa mga gimmick, sa mga gastusin na 'yan, sa mga unnecessary expenses, hindi na tayo gagasto. Yung sasabihin na din tayong loka-loka. Pero kung may crisis, sino yung magsu-survive? 'Di ba, yung mga loka-loka. So anong gusto nyo? Loka-loka or gagasto ng gagasto tayo, 'di ba? So income, ayan, sino yung nagsasakripisyo sa income na 'to, 'di ba? Itong taong 'to. Kaya nga minsan nangungutang na kasi para sa expenses dito. Ano ba yung expenses na 'to? Sino ba 'tong mga may-ari nito? Ito si Metro Water, ito MCWD sa Cebu, mga Aboitiz yung may mag-ari nito. SM Supermall, the heirs of Henry C. Ito, Bebe Ayala. Ito, Pangilinan, Tony Tan Kakchong. Ayan, dami-dami mga, anong tawag niyo sa mga taong? Mayaman ba to sila or super mayaman? Di ba super mayaman na itong mga taong to? Eh how about this person here, yung nagsasakripisyo sa income na to? Mayaman ba to or yayaman pa lang? So bakit inubos natin lahat yung income natin para sa mga mayayamang taong na 'to, 'di ba? Eh pagpasok ng income, lahat-lahat nito eh napupunta na dito, 'di ba? Don't worry on these people right here. Worry on yourself. Kaya pag unahin natin mag-save, para na rin sinasabi natin, pay yourself first. Bago nyo bayaran itong mga super rich na mga taong to, bayaran muna yung sarili natin. Yun po ang message ng prosperity formula. Pag inuuna natin yung savings bago ang expenses, you are declaring that you're paying yourself first. Eh pag magsisave naman talaga tayo, hindi naman talaga para sa atin, para naman talaga yan sa mga mahal natin sa buhay, para sa pamilya natin, di ba? Sila yung reason kung bakit tayo bumabangon araw-araw. So dapat sila din yung magbe-benefit sa pera in-earn natin regularly. Hindi yung mga mayayaman na. Why people spend? Bakit nga bago magasto yung mga tao? Ayan. Why people spend? People spend on their needs, yes, on their wants, and others spend to impress. Naku po. Can you be wealthy by spending all your money to impress people? Ayan, naku. The goal is to be rich and not to look like rich. The goal is to be truly rich and not just look like rich. Kaya, letter B, we need to save more money. Minsan kasi sinasabi sa atin, ini-invite natin mag-join ng BYF. Naku, ayaw ko muna mag-join sa mga ganyan kasi my income is not enough nga mag-join pa ako sa mga ganyan. No matter how small the income is, every day we're spending on things we don't really need. You can make a fortune from small change. The best moment in my life was when I realized that I can make a fortune from small change. If you're a spender, ang dali-dali lang sa'yo mag-spend 20 pesos. Kahit ano-ano pa man yan. Let's say, for example, Coke. Coke in can. 20 pa ba yung Coke in can ngayon? Parang hindi na, di ba? Ano ba to? Lagay na lang si 20 pesos si Sparkle. Alam niyo ba kung ano yung Sparkle? Marami yan dito sa Cebu, yung mga pungko-pungko namin dito. May mga Sparkle yan. 20 ba si Sparkle? Hindi ko na alam. Anyway, 20 pesos daw for Coke. Kunwari, for a can of soda. Did you know, if you're a spender, you're spending 600 pesos every month. If you drink Coke for 30 days. Itong 600 pesos mo, alam niyo ba, kung alam mo, saan to i-save, to invest, let's say, makakuha tayo ng investment facility, 10% per year compounding. Yung 600 mo, magiging 2 million yan after 35 years. Biruin mo sa coke mo lang, may 2 million ka na. But if you're a saver and you choose to drink water instead na libre naman sa office natin, this 2 million, para sa'yo to. Ayan, here's another one. Gusto nating pumayat, pero kain naman tayo ng kain. Bawasan natin. Yung kinakain natin ng kain, instead of spending 40 pesos, 20 pesos na nga lang, di ba? Di ba sabi sa TV, saan daw aabot yung 20 pesos mo? Si Corneto. Dito sa IMG, yung 20 pesos mo, pag isa-save mo yan, araw-araw, magiging 2 million din yan after 35 years. So magko-Corneto pa ba tayo? Wag na nga lang, save na lang to lahat. Ito pa, yung mga mamahaling inumin na yan, pwede naman tayong bumili ng substitute. So instead of ganito, yung Starbucks, pwede naman tayong bumili na lang ng sachet na Nescafe, tapos timplahan natin ng masarap. Diba? Ito, sachet na to, 10 pesos lang. So instead of 140, may na-save tayo 130. Pag 25 days, nasi-save natin yan, that's 3,000 every month. 3,000 pesos saved in the right vehicle every month for 35 years, that's 10 million din, di ba? Ayan pa, sa mga mahilig kumakain sa labas, naku po, wag muna tayong mag-dine out ngayon, delikado pa si COVID. Magluto na lang tayo sa bahay, nakaka-save pa tayo. Instead of spending 1,000 pesos para buong pamilya, pwede naman 200 lang, busog na tayong lahat. May savings tayo, 800 pesos every month din yan. 3,000 every month din. That's another 10 million for you. So, di ba, for all you know, we are wasting 24 million sa mga things that we don't really need. Na pwede namang, these are what we call our wants, hindi naman needs. So, kung sasabihin pa rin natin na wala talaga tayong nasisave, pwede naman natin i-evaluate yung lifestyle natin, kung saan tayo makapag-save pa. Let's just say lahat talagang ginagasta natin needs. Okay? So, let's evaluate. Instead of paying premium subscription sa cable TV, so, di ba, yung cable natin, monthly yon yung binabayaran natin, in a month, how many days lang tayo nakakapanood ng TV, di ba? Kasi pagdating natin galing sa work, pagod na tayo, natutulog na lang tayo. Naku, sayang yung subscription natin. So, instead of premium subscription, reduce to basic subscription na nga lang. Ito pa, yung mga mahilig sa mga bisyo, yung cigarettes, yung mainom, yung mga expensive na mga drinks na yan, yung mga milky na mga latte na yan. Naku po, we can reduce the number of these things para may ma-save tayo. Di ba? Ang goal nga lang, 20 pesos, di ba? How much are we spending na sinusunog natin for cigarette every month? Nako po, dapat 24 million na yun. Sinunog natin. Ito pa, gusto naman natin talagang pumayat. Kain tayo ng kain. Pwede naman natin i-reduce yan. Or we can do without in the next so many years. Hindi man forever hanggang pag may savings na tayo, saka na natin to i-resume. Pero while we're still working on building our future, wag muna tayo dito. Save muna tayo dito. Hinay-hinay muna tayo dito. Ito pa, mga girls. Sobra na sa 1 year, mga sis at saka mga mems. Pwede pala ako mabuhay walang manicure, pedicure. Kasi natatakot ako pumunta ng parlor because of COVID. Akala ko kasi noon, kasi IMG tayo, di ba? We practice simple lifestyle. Live below your means. Ayan, live below your means. Kaya nga lang, may mga ganun talaga manicure, mga pedicure. Di ba, girls tayo, gusto natin yan. Gusto tayo maganda tayo all the time. Pero nung nag-pandemic, I realized, naku, mabubuhay pala ako walang manicure, pedicure. Ako lang pala pwede maglinis mga kamay ko, sa mga kuko ko, pwedeng-pwede pala. Ang dami kong na-save. Kaya, yung iba naman, yung mga kulot, nagpapa-straight ng buhok. Yung mga straight, nagpapakulot. Naku, naguguluhan na si Lord sa atin talaga. Ano ba talagang gusto nyo? Binigay ko na sa iyo yung best para sa iyo eh. You still change it. Ayan. Pero hindi naman tayo maglilimit na ito kasi, it pays to feel good. If we look good, we feel good. Kaya, sinasabi naman natin na hinay-hinay nga lang. If we can minimize or limit dito, ito yung gagawin natin. Ito din, bring packed lunch. Instead of buying food in the office, magbaon tayo. Huwag tayo mahiya magbaon. Okay lang yan. Kasi pag wala tayong pambayad sa bills natin, hindi naman sila yung mga office mates natin na magbabayad sa bills natin, di ba? Kaya kung mag-pack lunch tayo para makapag-save tayo, para ibayad sa mga utang natin or sa mga electric bills, okay lang yon. Hindi nila problema. Hindi natin sila problema. Huwag silang problemahin. Ito pa, less party, less gimmick, less outing. Kasi people expect, especially sa mga OFWs, diba, people expect, our relatives expect, when we come home, may dinadala tayong mga pasalubong kung ano-ano. It's about time that they also understand we need to save for our family. Kasi hindi forever yung trabaho natin. Hindi forever yung trabaho OFW. Kahit nga sa mga trabaho dito sa Pilipinas, there will come a time that we will not work anymore. Whether it is for retirement, kasi we're overage, or for health reasons. Kaya it's about time we change that culture. Save on utilities, yung mga extra electric, mga lights, let's turn off the lights na hindi ginagamit. Yung mga aircon na yan, kung pwede tayong hindi mo na mag-aircon, or limit your aircon, lagyan natin ng timer para 4 hours lang. At saka mag-fan na, so, just to save on energy sa ating bills. Cut down expenses on gadgets, on phones, load or internet shopping, and avoid ATM fees. Yung GCash natin, ayan, ito yung pinakauso ngayon, di ba? Kasi it's very convenient. We do almost everything through GCash or bank transfer. Let's be mindful of what you call service charges, convenience charge. May mga convenience charge yan for every transaction. Try to check every transaction. May tagto 25 pesos yan, na service charge, 15 pesos, convenience fee. So, maghanap tayo ng paraan kung paano natin yan i-cut, yung mga convenience fee. Kung may access tayo to fund transfer, bank to bank, kasi pag magta-transfer tayo, kunwari Union Bank to Union Bank, walang charge yan. Pag GCash to BDO, may charge yan. So, be mindful about these small things, di ba? Yung goal natin, 20 pesos. 20 pesos nagsasave tayo. That's 3 million after 35 years. Malay mo, nasayang lang yung 3 million mo sa mga service charge na yan. So, 10 pesos a day, that's more than 1.5 million after 35 years to save. 100, that's 15 million already after 35 years. So, you do this if you want to be wealthy. Kung hindi mo naman gusto na magiging wealthy, huwag mo nang gawin yun. Sige lang. Okay, but just do what you feel like doing. Just keep your subscription. Ayan, magsigarilyo ka pa, o magpakulot ka pa, tapos next week, straight ka naman. You only do this if you want to be wealthy later on. Pag ayaw mo naman, that's your life. Nobody will dictate what you want to do with your life. Sa'yo na yun. So it's really up to you. It's really up to you. So we're only showing you things that you can do if you have the same goals that we do, that I do. And that's to find financial freedom. Start saving and start investing at your best effort level. So ayun, yun yung pinakamataas na topic sa foundation natin, increase cash flow. Bakit? Kasi pag ito, increase cash flow, nasosolve, itong lahat, madali na lang mag-follow. Kasi pag mag-increase cash flow, positive yung cash flow natin, susunod na tong lahat. Ang pinaka-enemy natin sa increasing cash flow kasi ay yung sarili natin. Imagine, if 20 years tayong spender, sanay tayong maggasto dito, maggasto doon, imagine we will change that. Kasi magsisave na tayo. Naku, mahirap yun. We cannot change a habit overnight. Mahirap yun talaga. Kaya, dami-dami nating isa-solve dito. Give yourself some time. Discipline is not easy. And it starts with you and only you. Walang ibang taong makakapagturo sa'yo ng disiplina kundi ikaw lang. Kaya mahirap. Kasi hindi ka pwede tulungan. Ikaw talaga yan. Galing talaga yan sa sarili mo. Ikaw yung magdi-decide dito eh. But once this is resolved, when you choose to start building your financial house by protecting your health, it will just follow easily. As in then, you will have cash flow to fund for, you will then have cash flow to protect your health while building wealth. If healthcare is expensive, ayan, kasi yung sinasabi na, nako, yung healthcare na expensive yan. If healthcare is expensive, try having none. Have you tried going to the hospital na wala kang pang-deposit or wala kang pera, but you just have to go really because it's emergency? Diba? Napakamahirap po. Napakahirap na situation. Kaya kailangan natin i-protect pinakauna yung health natin. Protect your health and your wealth with short-term and long-term healthcare. Diba? Pag ma-confine tayo ng hospital, anong accommodation gugustuhin natin? Of course, kung gustuhin natin dito tayo sa executive. Kasi pag dito tayo, kung wala tayong pera, wala tayong choice. Dito talaga yung default natin. Eh parang mas tatagal yung sakit natin dito kaysa dito, di ba? You can only have a choice if may plan tayo ahead. And that's when you protect your health and your wealth with short-term and long-term healthcare. Ang problema kasi, mas inuuna pa sa nakakaraming Filipino, ang memorial care kaysa healthcare. Diba? Mas inuuna pa ito. Kasi nga, sinasabi nila expensive daw ito. Eh, di ba bago natin gamitin to, eh, ito muna yung gagamitin natin eh. Di ba? May chance pa sana yung pasyente mag-survive is kapusta sa healthcare, kaya tuluyang nagamit si memorial care. So, I'm not saying memorial care is not important, but if you find this is important, you should also make sure you have this because this is also as important as your memorial care. Long-term healthcare ensures you have health funds even if you live too long. May dalawang klaseng healthcare po kasi. Short-term healthcare at saka si long-term healthcare. Long-term healthcare is considered a breakthrough in the healthcare industry. Bakit sinasabing breakthrough? Kasi yung mga weakness ng short-term healthcare, ina-address po ng long-term healthcare. So let's compare. Ano nga ba itong long-term at saka short-term healthcare? An example of your short-term healthcare ay yung mga healthcare benefits ng company natin. So it's annual renewable. Pansinin niyo, yung payslip ninyo sa office, every January to June, ini-deduction po tayo for our company healthcare. Ayan. So the company renews that every year. Tapos, pag yung claims mo ay napakataas, meaning kung marami tayong claims, ginagamit natin to actively, this year, there's a big chance next year, hindi ka na i-renew or i-increase yung contribution. Ganun po, so yung short-term healthcare. At kahit pa binibigyan tayo ng company natin, 500,000 per illness per year na benefit. Kahit pa 10 years hindi mo nagamit yung 500,000 per illness per year mo, this year, ganun pa rin, 500,000 per illness. Next year, 500,000 per illness per year. Tapos, ito, short-term healthcare ay healthcare lamang ang makakover. Walang insurance. At ito yung sinasabi ko, no return of premiums for non-utilization. Kahit pa 10 years hindi mo nagamit, eh wala ka talagang makukuha. Unless ikaw ay ma-confine sa hospital or magpa-consult ka sa mga doctors na accredited po ng short-term health. At ito pa, if this is a company benefit, hindi mo to madadala with you if you're no longer connected with the company. Let's say if you retire or if you're terminated or if you resign from the company. Well, hindi mo to pwedeng madala. So, si long-term healthcare, pwede din pala si short-term healthcare, ikaw yung voluntary nagbabayad. Si long-term healthcare, ganito siya. It's 7 years to pay. So that's why, i-renew ka talaga kasi nagbabayad ka 7 years. But after 7 years, once it's paid, you're covered for the rest of your life. Kaya sinasabi dito, renewal is guaranteed. Kasi nga, binabayaran mo 7 years eh. So while you're paying, i-renew ka talaga. And si long-term healthcare, yung mga health funds na hindi natin nagagamit, nag-accumulate with interest. So nagiging parang savings or parang investment mo siya over time. Kasi nag-accumulate din siya ng interest. At si long-term healthcare, hindi lang hospital charges ang covered niya. Covered din. Term life, this is like your life insurance. Waiver due to death, accident dismemberment benefit, waiver due to disability. So, four-way insurance coverage. Dito, si short-term, healthcare lang talaga. Dito, may coverage ka pang insurance. At si long-term healthcare, binibigyan pa tayo ng bonus. Kung hindi natin nagamit ito during the paying period, ayan, itong 7 years ito, kung hindi mo siya nagagamit for hospitalization, ibabalik sa atin 85% na binayad natin during the 7 years. 85% of the premium, ibabalik sa atin as a bonus. As a bonus. So, di ba lamang tayo? Pag may company benefit tayo ngayon, sure tayo makukuha natin ang bonus na to. Kasi, we will use that company benefit ngayon sa health needs natin ngayon, so we can use our long-term health care when we're no longer connected to the company or when we're already old at wala nang healthcare na magpo-provide sa atin, magko-cover sa atin. By the way, si healthcare kasi kagaya ng the rest of the financial products and services, pwede ka lang mag-apply sa mga financial products and services. Kasali na po yung healthcare up to 60 years old. Pag 60 na po kayo, nako, you have a very slim chance na makaka-apply pa ng mga financial products and services. So, di ba, that's why si long-term healthcare, sinasabing breakthrough sa healthcare industry. Si short-term healthcare kasi, when you're old, you may not have healthcare anymore kasi hindi ka na i-renew nito eh. Pag 60, 65, wala na. And people usually get seriously sick when you're old. Diba ngayon, you're on your 20s, you're on your 30s, even 40s, magkakasakit tayo, pwede pa tayong mag-biogesic lang or bio-flu, diba? When you're old, when you're old and when you're seriously ill, that's when we're on our 60s, on our 70s. Paano yan kung wala na tayong healthcare kasi nga hindi na tayo mako-cover? So kaya sinasabi si long-term healthcare ay breakthrough. Long-term care will ensure you have adequate healthcare even when you're already old. So if you don't get sick naman, if you keep a healthy lifestyle and you don't get sick, you can use that money for other needs because you have an option to withdraw that amount na nag-accumulate sa inyo sa long-term healthcare in forms of money. So, pwede mo siyang gamitin kung kahit ano pang gusto mong bilhin o kung gusto mong magbakasyon, pwede din ganun. If you come to think of it, each of us breadwinners, we work hard because we have big dreams for our family. Kaya kahit hirap na hirap tayo, kahit pinagalitan tayo ng amo natin the day before, the following day, pilit natin, we force ourselves to get up early, to go to work pa rin because we want to give the best for our families. Ito yung tinatawag nating plane of life. Kaya we work hard, very hard, because we want our family to be in this level. Can you imagine if something happens to us? Saan pupunta yung family natin? Naturally, pababa. But that may be stopped. Pwede natin yan pigilan kung may plan po tayo. Ito po yung second. Ito po yung third level ng financial house natin. When you protect your family while building wealth. Yes, when I say protect your family while building wealth, this is the role of your life insurance. Ano ba yung life insurance? Bakit sinasabing protect? Life insurance protects your income. How? Ganito po siya. Di ba every year, nagbabayad tayo ng car insurance. Renew natin yan taon-taon. For a car insurance na may 1 million coverage, that's about 20,000 every year po. So, binabayaran natin ng 20,000. Bakit? Kasi pag something happens to the car, may 1 million pesos tayong funds. Gamitin pang repair sa car, pang replace ng mga parts, if ma-accident, or worse, pag total wreck, pwede tayong bumili ng bagong car worth 1 million pesos. Saan galing yung 1 million pesos mo? Sa insurance claim mo. Bakit? Kasi nagbabayad ka 20,000 every year. So, para palitan yung car if something happens to the car. Now, paano pag ang driver ng car, something happens to the driver of the car? The driver of the car is 35 years old, may 2 anak, may spouse. Anong mangyayari sa family niya if something happens to the driver of the car? Buti yung car mapalitan. What about the breadwinner? Ano yung ipapalit? Something happens to the breadwinner, may 1 million pesos na makiklaim ang family ng breadwinner to replace the income of the breadwinner. Ganun po si life insurance. Did you know for a 35-year-old to be protected with 1 million pesos worth of life insurance, 7,000 lamang every year? Yes, may ganun po na life insurance. But before that, you have to understand, before you buy life insurance, you have to understand how it works and how it's priced, because the cost of insurance is always charged to you. Rule number 1, walang libreng insurance. Tandaan niyo po yan. So, ito po yung preferred partner ng IMG when it comes to protecting the breadwinner's income. This is by MB Life, Manila Bankers Life. Ang tawag po sa program na ito ay Multiple Options Super Term 18. Bakit Super Term 18? Kasi term insurance siya for 18 years. And did you know for a 30-year-old, ayan ang sinasabi ko kanina, 30-year-old, to protect his family with 1 million pesos, basic insurance po ay 5,710 pesos lamang. Taon-taon. So, hindi ito monthly, hindi ito quarterly. This is for the whole year. Can you imagine how cheap insurance can be? Bakit? Ang dami-daming Pilipino ayaw mag-insurance kasi most of the products sold in the market today, mga insurances, napakamahal. 1 million pesos, 60,000 per year. Paano pag yung breadwinner, ang income ay 150,000 lang? Paano yung family niya? Mas marami pa namang mga families who are earning only about 200,000 per year. Paano pag 60,000 one life insurance, diba? Ano nakakainin ng pamilya? Kaya IMG needs sure to be in partners. In fact, binili ni IMG mismo itong life insurance na company na to para mabigyan tayo ng napakamurang life insurance. So, kahit ano pa yung income natin, di ba 5,000, pang Jollibee lang natin yan eh. Isang kainan lang to buong pamilya oh. Pwede na palang i-protect yung family natin, 1 million. Kahit triplehin mo pa yan, 3 million, 14,000 lamang taon-taon. So there's no reason for people to leave their family empty-handed if something happens to us. Thanks to IMG. So we will discuss more of this in another module. So ito po yung program natin we call the Wealth Academy. Part of the program ng Wealth Academy ay tinatawag nating Financial Foundation Education Series. And we will talk more about life insurance dito. Ito po yung Series 1 natin, the real foundation of building wealth. Let's move up. Okay. Maakyat na tayo sa foundation natin. Ngayon, we will go up to paying off debt. Eliminate debt. Eliminate the termite of your financial house. Interest payments drastically reduce your take-home pay. So instead of paying for your savings or for your investments, imagine nyo po, yung salary natin minus yung mga deductions sa loan, ano pa ba din may mga SSS loan, pag-ibig loan, co-op. Can you imagine how much is left to your family? So that's why we need to eliminate kung ano man yung utang meron tayo. Pay off debt. Akala kasi natin paliit-liit lang yung utang natin, 5% per month. Did you know 5% per month is 60% per year din? How much are we earning again sa savings account natin sa bangko? Di ba less than 1% per year? Eh, yung utang natin, 60%. Naku po. Kaya palang daming Pilipinong bone sa utang, di ba? Eh, lagay na lang natin 1%, binigyan tayo ng 1% sa bangko. And in fact, it's really less than 1%. Just say 1%. 1%, mga mga sir. 60% yung utang natin. Ito pa, 50,000, ayan, yung utang natin, yung interest 30,000. But if you're debt-free, yung interest na to, hindi pa, ito'y babalik doon sa pinag-utangan natin kasi nga 60% per year eh. But if you're debt-free, itong interest na to, i-invest natin to 12% per year, compounding for 35 years, that's 14 million. Sana atin to, but kasi utang to eh. Isa pinag-utangan natin siya may 14 million. Pera ba niya to? Hindi, atin to eh. Dapat tayo yung may mag-ari nitong 14 million na to. People in debt can be in debt forever because of habits. Same thing. People who regularly save can be wealthy because of habit. So, akala natin yung credit card natin 3.5% lang, di ba? 42% per year din yan. O yung mga 5, 6 yan, 20% per month. 240,000 every year. Naku po. We will talk more about overcoming debt sa ating Financial Foundation Education Series, Series 2 at saka Series 3. Tanong po ninyo, whoever invited you, kung paano tayo pwedeng attend sa mga Financial Foundation Education Series na to. So let's move up to emergency fund. Protect your investments against put and take. Financial emergencies are unpredictable. Let's say extended care for aging parents or in-laws, major repair due to accident, catastrophe, sudden loss of income due to job loss or business failure. Yan, those are examples of your emergency. Paano naman if wife giving birth or college tuition fee? Di ba hindi naman overnight nanganganak ng mga babae, di ba? Kahit yung college tuition fee, hindi naman overnight nagka-college yung mga bata, di ba? May 18 years ka pa rin na allowance. Kaya, no, this cannot be part of your emergency fund. We will put up another strategy to support the wife giving birth and kids' college education. Ayan, beware. Ayan. Charging emergencies to utang can create more problem. Yung iba kasi kumukuha ng credit card para daw pang emergency. Ano bang solution natin dito sa mga emergencies? Save 3 to 6 months worth of your income for emergencies. If you're earning 20,000 every month, you need to save at least 60,000 or 3 months worth of your monthly income for emergency. Now, let's move up to investments. So, investment pala, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, investment pala is just the tip of the iceberg. Can you imagine if inuna natin to and something happens to us dito? Diba? Your investment is a tool that you can use to beat inflation to reach your goals. Knowing how to save is not enough. Know how to grow that savings as well. At ito po yung role ng investment. So it's important you know how money works. Can you imagine if you lose your income today, how many years can your savings last? So you have to know how to make money and how to make that money work for you. Know how to accumulate income producing assets or create multiple passive income streams as well. Know how money market works. Know the investment instruments that can help beat inflation. Avoid scam. Understand how money market works. So how does money work? Albert Einstein discovered that money works in compounding interest. He calls it the rule of 72. Ano ba yung meron is rule of 72? Ang sabi ni rule of 72, if you want to know how many years your money doubles, ilang taon dodoble yung pera mo, you apply the formula. 72 divided by the interest rate equals the number of years your money doubles. So for example, you have 100,000, you put it in a facility at 2% per year. So yung interest ng pinagsasiban natin, 2% per year. You want to know kailan magiging 200,000 ang 100,000 natin. You apply the rule of 72. 72 divided by the interest rate, balik tayo, equals the number of years your money doubles. So 72 divided by 2 is 36 po. So if you're 29 years old, yung 100,000 mo magiging 200,000 after 36 years. Ilang taon na po tayo after 36 years? Yes, 65 years old. Diba? Kung ano mo yung goal mo na gusto mong dumoble yung 100,000 mo, parang hindi siya swak. Hindi siya bagay sa pinag-savean natin. So now, with the rule of 72, we will exert. Maghanap tayo ng, we will make time and exert effort na aralin kung paano ba natin pwedeng ipag-grow yung money natin faster. Say, for example, kagaya ng office mate mo, nagsisave daw siya, nag-invest daw siya at 8% per year. So, in how many years dumoble yung 100,000 niya? 72 divided by 8 po, di ba? 72 divided by 8 is 9 years. So, sa'yo, dumoble siya after 36 years, your office mate, dumodoble siya every 9 years. Ito naman yung friend mo, kulit ng kulit sa'yo na mag-join. Mag-attend ng BYFO, fina-follow up tayo every day. Kaya nga tayo nakapag-attend ngayon kasi nakukulitan talaga tayo. Bakit? Kasi nagsasave pala siya dito. 12% per year, oh. Yung sa friend mo, alam niya kung saan makakuha ng mga ganitong facilities na legitimate. So, 12% per year, for example. How many years nagdodoble yung sa kanya? 72 divided by 12. Diba? Every 6 years. Kaya pala, kinukulit tayo kasi by the time kayong tatlo mag-retire, isa kanya 6.4 million. Tayo, busy-busy nga raw Walang time. Kaya, nalugi tayo, 6.2 million, di ba? Yes, ganun kahalaga yung financial education. Ganun kahalaga yung financial information. Kaya iniimbitahan ka talagang mag-increase ng financial knowledge. Matuto, mag-aral. Gaya ng ginawa ng friend mo. Kasi gusto niya, pag-retire yung tatlo, kayong lahat may 6 million, di ba? Para masaya lahat. Kahit sabihin mo pang pagtrabahuan mo na yung 6.2 million na yan, para mo na lang sinasabing in the next 31 years na magtatrabaho ka, isa-save mo yan lahat ng sweldo mo. Pwede ba yun? Hindi siya pwede. Kaya reach your goals faster. Saving money is not enough. We need to do something more. Our biggest responsibility after saving money is to make that money grow. Yan. Dapat yung goal natin, kagaya ng friend natin, para millionaires tayong lahat mag-retire. Happy all. Ito yung sinasabi nilang no family left behind, di ba? Let your money work for you, not for others. Yung 100,000 mo, alam mo ba, let's say sinisave natin ito sa isang traditional banking facility. Did you know, anong ginagawa ng traditional facilities na yan? Yung 100,000 mo, hindi nila tinatago yan sa baul. Ini-invest nila yan sa mga facilities na legitimate, na pumapalo ng 12% per year. For example, dito, pumirma tayo. Kasi feel natin safe tayo dito. Pumirma tayo. But itong traditional facility na to, they assume the risk. Sila yung nag-aral. Kasi busy tayo So ito sila nag-aral. They sit down for trainings. Kaya alam nila kung saan ito kinukuha. So they grow your money for 36 years. They grow it up to 6.4 million. After 36 years, kasi nga busy tayo, wala tayong time, kaya dito na lang tayo nagsisave, kung saan tayo nakasanayan mag-save. After 36 years, they grow your money to 6.4 million, binalik sa'yo 200,000, kasi ito yung pinirmahan mo Kasi nga safe dito kaya 200,000 binalik sa'yo, as promised, ano na yung difference? Saan na pupunta yung difference? Of course, they keep it. That's why, dami-daming big buildings, na ang pagmamay-ari ng mga financial companies nakikita natin. You save 2% per year. They save it at 12% per year. Itong 6.2 million na difference, kaninong pera ba to? Sa kanila ba or sa iyo? That's why we love the banks. Kasi gusto natin tayo yung magiging banks na lang. So that's why we need to understand na rin the different investment instruments that can help beat inflation. Ito yung mga pinag-aralan nila na dapat natin alamin para tayo na yung mag-earn ng lahat buong-buo 6.4 million na yan. And here are parameters to consider when creating investment strategy. Dapat it promises growth, safety, kung hindi negative, dapat may protection sa healthcare natin at may protection sa income natin. So go for stocks trading or mutual funds for growth. Go for Kaiser long-term care for safety, growth, healthcare, and insurance. Kasi di ba si Kaiser po, a 3-in-1 portfolio. It's a healthcare with investment and life insurance. Kaya pasok ang apat na to. Pero hindi nga, ito nga ay healthcare, kaya meron nito, pero not as much. Hindi siya enough. Kung gusto mo naman i-increase yung protection para sa income natin kasi marami tayong dependents, dagdagan natin ng life insurance with PDF Most 18. Kasi si PDF Most 18, 2-in-1, may life insurance na, may investment ka pa. Kaya pasok si insurance, pasok si growth and safety. So it's very important that you understand how money works. Know the risk when you invest in the stock market and mutual funds. Know the best strategy to diversify your investments. So when we invest kasi in stock market or in mutual funds, your money is invested in these companies. So para ka na rin nakikipag-partner, nakikipagtambalan sa mga big businesses when you own shares of stocks or shares of these companies. How? When we get into stock market investment and or your mutual funds investment. Kagaya ng any other business, itong mga businesses na to, may up and down din sila. Kaya makikita natin sa stock market, yung fluctuation na yan, sinasabing up and down, up and down. But because experienced na sila sa larangan ng food, for example, like Jollibee, kahit mag-crisis sila, alam na nila kung anong gawin para bumalik, umakyat yung market nila. Ganun din, si Ayala sa business niya, si BPI sa business niya. Can you imagine kung ikaw yung nagsimulang magtayo ng business sa panahon na ito? What is your chance? What is your chance for your business to survive in the next 10 years? Medyo hindi tayo sure dyan, di ba? Kasi number one, may crisis pa, may COVID pa. So, medyo mahirap. Kaya might as well, partners ka na lang muna dito sa mga companies na experience na sa negosyo nila. That's what happens when you invest in mutual funds and or in the stock market. At if you're an IMG member, lamang tayo kasi part ng membership benefit natin is zero entry fee. Kahit linggo-linggo ka pa mag-a-add sa investment mo sa mutual funds, let's say sa Soldivo funds mo, zero entry fee, buong-buo. Yung 1,000 pesos mo, buong-buo na i-invest mo yan. Walang service charge na kukunin sa 1,000 natin. At sa mga gusto namang mag-stocks trading, may access din naman tayo sa trading platform ng Abacus Securities called MyTrade. Before, investing is only a rich man's game. Today, it's everyone's game. Did you know, when I started, yung investment, mag-open kami ng mutual funds noon, 5,000 pesos po. And I learned din, before, way before than that, it requires 10,000 pala mag-open. But thanks to IMG, alam nyo ba, you can already start investment with mutual funds for 1,000 pesos po. Diba? 1,000 na lang. Panahon ko nga noon, 5,000 yung opening, ngayon 1,000 na, diba? Thanks to IMG talaga. Investment becomes a game for everyone. But, kailangan na lang natin aralin yung mga concepts ng investments kasi may risks din. dapat alam natin kung anong gawin every time when the market goes up, when the market goes down. Kaya make sure mag-join po tayo dito. Alright. So alam na natin sa foundation natin how to increase cash flow, how to protect our health and our wealth, how to manage our debt, how to create emergency funds, at saka mag-put up ng funds for our goals on investments. Anong kasunod? Mag-execute na tayo. Let's do this. Financial education is useless without execution. Knowing what to do is not enough. You still need to do it. You cannot build a solid financial foundation without products po. Hanggang drawing lang talaga ito pag walang application. At ano yung application? Pag we own products in the financial industry. Understand how these products work because the cost is always charged to you. Now, if you're going to build your financial house, do you want to get your financial products from middlemen or would you like to bypass the middleman? So ito na yung pangalawang solution natin, the execution. So right now, if you choose to build your financial house on your own, ayan, alam natin, kailangan natin ng healthcare, ng life insurance, ng investment, at marami pang iba. So, naguguluhan na tayo ngayon. Ano ba yung company na bibilhan natin ng healthcare? Ano ba yung legitimate? Saan ba tayo pwede makabili? Where do we apply for this and that? So, sa napakaraming kakausapin nating tao, mag-research pa tayo ng mga company, baka hindi tayo makapagsimula or baka incomplete yung plan natin. Sayang naman. And when these agents offer you their products and services, is it for your interest or their interest? So why do you think ang dami-dami pa rin mga Pilipino ang walang life insurance? Yung life insurance industry, sobra sa 100 years na nag-ooperate dito sa Philippines. Bakit ganun? So when they offer products and services, is it for your interest or their interest? Kaya, if you do it the IMG way, you represent multiple companies. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina sa introduction. A broad array of access to financial products and services. Kasi with IMG, we have access to healthcare, to life insurance, investment, and so on. And may mga partner companies na tayo dito. So, si IMG na mismo ang pumili, ang nag-qualify para sa atin kung ano yung best healthcare, life insurance, yung mga partners natin sa mutual funds, sa investments, and so on. So, ang gawin na lang talaga natin ay just act on it. Become your own manager because you're already a one-stop shop financial platform. You represent many. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, you represent many. And you get to build your financial house with solid financial foundation at the tip of your fingers. Ayan. And you get to practice what the rich people are doing. Ano ba yung negosyo ng mga mayayaman? Kilala natin to? Ito naman ang pamilya ni Henry C. Kasi pumanaw na si Henry C. Natira na lang ngayon ang tinatawag na heirs of Henry C. Ano ba yung negosyo ni Henry C noon na iniwan niya sa pamilya niya? BDO. Ano pa? SM Development Corporation. Ang gumawa ng Mall of Asia. At ang mga empleyado ng Mall of Asia ay protected ng BDO Life Insurance. Ayan, negosyo ng mga mayayaman. Kung gusto nilang gumawa ng isa pang SM, sinong magfe-finance nito? Si BDO. At sino naman na mag-construct sa SM na to? Si SM Development Corporation. So, ayan na, may SM na. So, mga employees ng SM na to, sino ang magpo-protect sa income nila? Si BDO Life Insurance. Diba? Ito yung negosyo ng mga mayayaman. Kaya, hindi lumalabas o konti lang ang perang lumalabas sa kanila. Kasi yung negosyo nila paikot-ikot lang. Ito pa, isa pa. Kilala niyo ba itong mga tisoy na to? Ito naman ang pamilya ni Jaime Zobel de Ayala. Ano ba yung pinakanegosyo ni Ayala? Yes, si BPI at saka si Makati Development Corporation. Yes, ang mga Ayala po ang nag-develop ng Makati. Ano ba yung project ang mga developer ng Ayala? Si Ayala Land. So, itong mga popular sa mga condominium units in Makati, di ba? Ayala Land. Kaya may mga Ayala Malls sa Makati din. So, negosyo nila Zobel. Gusto nilang magpatayo ng mall na Ayala. Sino ba yung magfe-finance? Si BPI. Sino yung magko-construct? Si MDC. Under what project? Si Ayala lang bahala dyan. Kaya yung pera nila, paikot-ikot lang. Hindi lumalabas sa kanila. Paano naman tayo? Anong nangyayari sa pera natin? Money moves. Ito yung sinasabi nila, money moves from one hand to another. When money leaves your hand, it puts you on the losing side. And somewhere out there, somebody catches that money and puts them on the winning side. Eh, sino ba ang nagwi-win? Sino ba ang naglo-lose? Let's say, pumunta tayo ng Ayala. Kasi gusto lang natin magpa-aircon. Kasi naiinitan tayo. Eh, paglabas natin, ang dami-dami na nating bitbit. Sana ba yung pumunta, yung bitbit natin? The pera that gets out of our pocket, ayan, puts us on the losing side. At sino ang sumalo sa pera na pinamigay natin? Si Ayala. Eh pagpasok sa pera natin sa Ayala, eh hindi na yan lalabas kay Ayala. Ayan, paikot-ikot na yan. Eh paano tayo? Kaya pala the rich gets richer, the poor gets poorer. Eh sinong kasalanan yan? Diba? Kaya when we bypass the middleman, we start building our financial house under the tip of our fingers, yan, may access na tayo to healthcare. May access tayo to life insurance, to investment, even to real estate, and protection of non-life properties, and even allied preservation services. Kung gustuhin natin kumuha ng healthcare, eh may access tayo to healthcare to protect our wealth, may access tayo to life insurance, and so on. So, ganun din ang ginagawa natin if we build our financial house the IMG way. Yung pera natin, paikot-ikot lang. Kasi, ayan, kung kailangan natin ng healthcare, may healthcare na tayo. Eh, pag may kailangan pa yung spouse natin, yung kapatid natin, kailangan din ng healthcare, eh, may commission tayo dito, eh, binibigyan tayo. Kasi nga, we help their business. Binibigyan tayo ni Kaiser ng commission. Anong gagawin natin sa commission natin dito? Idagdag na natin sa life insurance natin. E pag meron na din tayong commission dito, dadami pa to. Because of the business side of IMG, may pag-invest na tayo. E anong gawin natin pag marami na tayong financial assets? E bumibili na tayo ng real assets. Mga condo na yan, parentahan natin, or bahay natin. At kailangan natin i-protect yung car natin, yung house natin, yung business. Saan pa tayo maghahanap ng magpuprotect dito? Dito na rin sa partners natin. At kailangan din mapapamana to sa mga anak natin. So, di ba, umiikot-ikot lang din yung pera sa atin if we build it the IMG way. No money or lesser money goes out from our pocket. And that's the business opportunity that we have for you. Our business helps create wealth for families to make money, to save money, grow money, build wealth, protect wealth, preserve wealth, a one-stop shop solution company. And it's by far the best business opportunity. No big capital requirement. There's no need to loan money or mortgage your properties to start this business. No need to risk your lifetime savings. It's easy setup and startup, full-time or part-time, pwedeng-pwede. The most powerful online platform, meron din tayo dyan. At no territorial boundaries. Kaya pansinin niyo mga participants natin from all over the world. At itong business na to ay pwede natin ipapamana sa mga anak at sa mga apo natin. It's a system-driven business, not personality-driven. Kaya kahit ano pa yung background natin, kahit graduate or non-graduate, professional or not professional, may background to accounting or wala, pwedeng-pwede tayo dito. Kaya yung mga members natin, may mga balut vendor, may mga doktor, may mga engineer, may mga karpintero, may mga security guard. This is a business for everyone. Walang pinipili. Kasi if we come to think of it, we do our business by providing total financial solutions to families. How many people want their money to work for them? How many people wants to save at more than 1%, at currently saving at less than 1%? How many people are saving at less than 1% ngayon na gusto nilang mag-save more than 1%, diba? Yun yung tulungan natin. How many people want to earn discounts and save money from the products they buy to build their financial house? Yun yung tulungan natin. If you want to be wealthy, don't let other people do it for you. Do it yourself. If you want to be wealthy, let your money work for you, not for others. If you want to be wealthy, understand it's not other people's responsibility, but it's your responsibility. And that's why we encourage you to become your own money manager. At ito na ang padagdag. Ang gusto ko sa IMG. Pinakagusto ko sa IMG ay ang membership benefits. So kagaya ng mga companies na to, excuse me, S&R, Costco, Landers, ano bang meron nila? Di ba may membership? Bakit may membership? Para may mga discounts na i-enjoy tayo, may mga products and services na dito lang natin nabibili sa mga tindahan na ito. Kaya lang, kailangan magbayad tayo ng membership at rini-renew natin yan taon-taon. Ganun din si IMG. Hindi nga lang grocery items, hindi nga lang damit, hindi financial products and services. At being an IMG member, ito po yung mga benefits na we enjoy. So this is a short video to show you half of the benefits we offer.
The International Marketing Group, a global financial education enterprise, strategically partnered with the world's leading providers of financial products and services, introduces its top benefits offered exclusively to its growing list of members. Free unlimited financial education seminars, workshops, and exclusive financial books. Free financial checkup to diagnose your financial health. Exclusive access to the best long-term, short-term, and senior care services from the country's leading healthcare provider. Exclusive access to Fidelity Life, a mutual benefit association exclusive for members, with 50,000 life insurance coverage and 24/7 memorial concierge services. Access to the multiple option super term life insurance products, designed by the country's top provider, exclusively for IMG members. Free investment seminars. Invest in mutual funds at zero entry fees. Access to a stocks online trading platform with free investment guidance, analysis, and updates. Convenience and peace of mind for your funeral needs with the country's first 24/7 memorial concierge services. Free for all members and their immediate families. Protect your assets by creating your own corporation at members' discounted price. Combine huge savings and personalized assistance to enjoy a hassle-free car purchase experience with our exclusive IMG Auto program. Enjoy exclusive products and services from the country's leading telecommunications company. Exclusive mobile-based money platforms for daily cash transactions. Anytime, anywhere. Save money while getting the best protection for your property and other assets from the best providers at the least possible price. Enjoy exclusive discounts and best payment terms from the country's leading property developers. Get exclusive tuition and course fee discounts from an international IT training and education provider. Exclusive member care with Vision Care. Get free IMG and Kaiser frames and free computerized eye exams. Unlimited free consultation and discounted medical services benefit for members and their immediate families through IMG's exclusive partnership with Kaiser Medical Center. Exclusive discounted rates for ozone therapy. The latest and safest technology to defeat pain and defy the aging process. Exclusive member discounts on medicine from leading pharmacies nationwide. Be your own financial educator. Become debt-free. Enjoy your own time. Get the income you want from your own business in the elite financial industry. Experience the world's wonders on your vacations, cruises, and conventions through the IMG's Travel Rewards Program. Qualify for the exclusive and world-class IMG Recognition Awards. Free HMO coverage for senior marketing directors and executives. IMG, exclusive to members.
Ayan, yung sinasabi ko kanina, di ba, 48. At saka may mga exclusive benefits pa para sa ating mga mahal sa buhay who are working abroad. Diba, with all of those benefits that you saw, how can you go wrong joining IMG? Do you think it's expensive? Kasi marami tayong na-enjoy na benefits eh. Become a lifetime member. One-time membership natin sa mga those who are in the Philippines, 5,500. And those who are located internationally, 10,000 pesos. It depends kasi sa location ninyo. So more or less, nasa 10,000 siya. But because you also have exclusive benefits that you can enjoy while you're located offshore. At you enjoy annual we just need to renew this every year. So kagaya ng membership natin sa Landers, sa S&R, we renew this every year din. At hindi na 5,000, 1,500 lang. Para we keep on enjoying our benefits continuously. Paano ba natin ito ma-enjoy? Let Jose help you. Sino ba si Jose? Ito si Jose. Ang cute, di ba? Join. Ayan, join ka muna. Comply the licensing requirement, the membership requirement. And then own. Of course, kasi nag-join ka kasi gusto mong mag-build ng financial house. Kaya simulan mo na. At paano ba to simulan? Simulan mo with your healthcare. Ayan. And then share. Share to your friends. Share to your loved ones how you're going to build a solid financial foundation. And this is how you earn. This is how you earn in IMG. This is how you experience the entrepreneurship solution of IMG. So you don't sell. You just share to people what you are doing to build your financial house. And that's how we earn and increase your cash flow fast. Tapos, add healthcare. Yan, kung gusto natin more healthcare, add healthcare with short-term healthcare, or you put an investment sa mutual funds for your health needs, additional health needs. Add life insurance with most 18 kung kailangan mo ng more life insurance kasi mas maraming dependents, kasi marami kayong dependents sa income nyo. Pay off debt, of course, isa yan sa ating goal, sa ating financial house, to pay off debt, create an emergency fund, and finally, put up funds for our long-term goals through investment. Ayan. Nag-hi na si Jose sa inyo kasi gusto na talaga siyang tumulong sa inyo para makapagsimula kayo. So, what's next? Let's do a partial financial checkup. So, if you're sick, a doctor needs accurate laboratory results and X-ray. If your pocket is sick, the best person to cure that is you and only you. And to close, remember, if you are born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you die poor, that's a big mistake. Ito yung sinasabi ni Bill Gates. Thank you very much. I hope you learned something from me today. This has been your Senior Marketing Director, your financial coach, Love Villanueva.